across 5 Toy Story short films and 4 Toy Story movies. I sat down to do the math, and there are just too many characters to even bother counting. But in 2023, I made and modified 28 of these characters. And we are gonna take a look at these Zedabyu creations and share some interesting backstories about them. Starting with Mrs. Potato Head. She was the first Toy Story creation I made in 2023 since my burnout in October 2022, so this is especially meaningful to me. In my Mr. Potato Head video, I was struggling with my project because my printer was so small and I had to take 3 days to print all of the parts. I was literally begging Formlabs to sponsor this channel so that we can continue to make more creations with their printers, but they don't value what we do, so I had to find an alternative, which is the Phrozen Mega 8K, which has opened so many doors for future collaborations, allowing me to create everything I made in 2023 with frozen resins and printers, and it's the best decision I have ever made because it only took 9 hours to print every single part for Mrs. Potato Head, and the materials are at least 4 times cheaper, so I am never looking back. And look at the quality, you can't even tell that it's made with a cheaper printer, right? She looks equally badass, and I'm so happy to have her in my collection right beside Mr. Potato Head. Chuckles the Clown is my next creation using the Mega 8K, and it's my first time having some sort of a drama because the original creator, Gabriella, called me out for modifying her work. Obviously, there's no reason why I cannot do so since I bought it, but I definitely mishandled the whole situation by dismantling her work on camera and criticizing it like I've always done with the mass-produced stuff by Tinkway, but this is different since it's handmade by an artist. I also built a lot of my work on top of her original concepts, like the exchangeable head sculpts and the body, so she definitely did a lot of work from scratch and is really innovative, just lacking a little on the accuracy side. We have since talked things out and she showed me more of her creations, which I did an unboxing for. Make sure to take a look at all these interesting plushies that she has made that appeared in Toy Story but you probably don't even know. I also did another unboxing in 2023 for Sid Toys for his high quality factory made Toy Story customs, and you should definitely check it out after this video. But the drama was also one of the reasons that drove me to learn sewing, because I no longer want to destroy any other creator's work in order to make mine. And it led me to sewing for the first time, fixing Woody's jeans after going for 2 sewing lessons to understand the basics. It is really eye-opening after you learn how and why things work the way they do in terms of sewing, and I would definitely like to try more in the future. Like never in my entire life have I imagined myself sewing an entire jeans, and it's just crazy. So if you want to watch me finally sew something and fix another Woody doll with the new Seed Toys Woody kit, please take a look at that video. One thing about it is that I think I might have made it a little too long, I don't know. But I'm kinda jumping ahead because there's still a few creations in between, like Rex. Rex is an interesting one because it's my first creation, again, with a new printer, the Mighty 8K. As you know it now as my really trusty printer that I use all the time. Like the quality is so good, the prints are so sharp, even for my 1/6 scale head sculpts, the details are just chef kiss. I never thought I could just print and paint almost immediately without much post-processing. Even the expensive Formlabs printer couldn't achieve this level of details. So it has really made me love Frozen printers even more. The repainting was so tiresome since it's so huge, but it is necessary to bring out the screen accuracy nurse. The funny story about Rex is that it helped me catch the attention of the legendary Sid Toys, who produced so many amazing Toy Story customs, and he will be producing Rex soon. Another amazing Toy Story custom that I purchased in 2023 was the life-size stretch made by Sid Toys. Not Sid Toys, well, they are friends but different people. That gave me the excuse to repaint all the other Lotso's gang members, and I'm really happy we could finally print Twitch a new hand to hold his custom stuff. That sounds unintentionally dirty. We experimented with chrome and metallic paints, but still, the highlight would be the life-size stretch that was really well made. The factory process was unbelievably cool, and I've always enjoyed behind the scenes like this because it's so different from what we do with 3D prints, and I really appreciate that Zed Toys decided to share it with us. Speaking of factories, we did our first collaboration in 2023, which are the aliens. An interesting project with Toy Story F are working with a factory. An absolutely amazing experience. Something really puzzling to me is, why is nobody watching the alien video? Like, why, guys? What's going on here? Are we discriminating against the aliens? Like, what's up? I honestly thought we did a great job with the aliens, and my new flexible 3D printed one is just so cool with a thin antenna, and we finally redeemed ourselves and fixed the cracking paint issue and even gave it real squeakers. If you skipped over this video, please go back and watch it. Another interesting video is the bucket owl soldiers, because literally nobody has made an accurate one with the bigger bucket, and I am really proud of it. This project also helped me find a reliable printing shop to print bigger images like the label, and I actually printed Buzz Lightyear's box ready to paste and assemble, but I just need to find the right video. Like, I'm not gonna waste anybody's time making an update just to let people watch me make a box, right? I have to make another new Buzz or something. I don't know, I'll think about it. Funny thing about the soldiers is that they were too fragile and their hands actually broke because the monitor is too heavy, and I will have to find some kind of support for this when I'm displaying them in the future. And speaking of broken things, my brain definitely broke when I was making Gabby Gabby. The hair gluing really got to me, and there's a lot of comments telling me to watch doll herring videos, but I can assure you none of them are 3D printed, so the method is different. You can't poke a 3D print, damn it. Too bad the hair is still not accurate. Like, it should be higher and puffier on top, but I should be able to retie it, so I'm not too worried. Overall, she was pretty fun to make, and I enjoyed researching for the different parts. Like, literally everything came from China because they were manufactured there, and you can just take a picture on the Taobao app and they will find the items for you. It's amazing for customizers like myself, kinda like a scanner. Like the Morocco 3D scanner. I swear it's my go-to scanner now. It's so convenient. You can scan big, you can scan small, and I used it to make our Benson, which unfortunately is too big. Yep, a devastating review at the start of the year. Benson is too big. It should only be 24 inches, but mine is 30. I just assumed they were all the same size, so I bought them without thinking. The proportion is right since I scanned and molded it according to this body, so it doesn't look too bad, but when you put it side by side with other creations, it's obvious it's too damn big, which means I will have to remake him in the future. But he was actually why I wanted a big printer. Like I've mentioned when I was begging Formlabs to loan us one, we really need that if we want to print Trixie or Benson. So I don't know, tag them on social media and help me gain their attention. And 1 year later, we found Phrozen, who has faith in us, and all of you who have been watching our creations, thank you so much for being there to witness our growth together. Another big printer that Phrozen produced is the Mega 8K-S. We used the Mega 8K-S to print 7 small fry characters, and it was a blast to make them. They were simple, but I was overly ambitious, trying to make so many at one go, and I was pretty much dead inside by the time I completed this project. But they turned out great, and people loved it, so thank you all for watching it. And thank you Cineplay Toys for making these models. He also made the custom tykes, which we made in our latest video. Another overly ambitious video because there's like 10 tykes and 1 car, but we really needed to do some simple creations so that I can edit the video earlier and give our members early access as a reward for supporting the channel. So if you want to watch videos earlier in the future, make sure to join our membership or our Patreon. Any amount will help. And that is all the Toy Story creations we did in 2023. Let me know in the comments below which one are your favorites and what do you want to see in 2024. I will continue to make Toy Story toys until nobody wants to watch it. but I also want to make some unboxing videos so that we can upload more each month. So please keep a lookout for those in the future, and please watch my older unboxings to let the algorithm revive it and suggest it to others. Thank you for watching to the end. I hope to see you next time.